Hello and welcome from the Bristly, stranger. We have come to have a look at the Griftlands demo today. I have definitely noticed this game before the demo came out. It's from the makers of Don't Starve and Oxygen Not Included. I think it does look great. It's a bit of a card, turn-based kind of game. A little bit like A Long Way Down. Obviously, this is only a demo. I think we get to play the full first day with Sel the Bounty Hunter. Let's start the game up and see what we've got in store. So, I'm not sure if it has roguelike elements. Obviously, we're only playing the demo, so we're not going to be able to do too much. There are 3 characters normally, and we have a percentage unlock, so maybe that unlocks more cards the more we go through it. So yes, we're starting a new run. We're basically hunting Cashio. Obviously, we're not going to be able to do that. We're playing one day. It should be fun to have a look at the different mechanics of the game, though. We can examine the different decks. So we have 2 different decks at the moment. We've got a negotiation deck and a battle. The battle has, obviously, very physical attacks. The damage is at the top. The power or action cost is pretty much how much we are going to be able to use. I think we get 3 per turn. So most of these are 1s. In fact, all of them are 1s. The negotiation is very similar, but it works in a very different way. We have to break down their arguments. We don't actually kill them. We have composure instead of defense. I don't think our cards are that interesting at the start, but we do get some fancy options. Okay, so we're in the Grog and Dog. This guy's the bouncer. This guy's Fish. Here you are. I started to think you might have got mugged before you even made it through the door. Your faith moves me, Fish. But I do feel ready for a fight. Like my blood's pumping, you know. Should serve me well up against Cashio. First breath of fresh air in 10 years, and you get straight to the point. But you won't get nowhere without making some friends. Get your bearings, and maybe tomorrow we can talk about Cashio. Let me give you something. People leave the damnedest things behind the bar. So, we get our first choice in the game. We've got this thing. This is destroyed after use. It costs us 1. Next card, we play it twice. Okay. Or the boombox. It's got a shrapnel grenade. This, again, obviously grenades, once you use them, they're used up. But it does wound and expose, and the other one does tons of damage. Hits all enemies as well. Excellent. Is that one? Yes, excellent. These look great. Do you know what? I'm going with that. So we can ask about various things. There are lots and lots of bits of lore in the game. We can just mouse over bits of it, and it tells us a little bit about the actual thing. Fish, Jake's bartender. Jake's are like one of the gangs, I think. We need to get work from Fish, though. People in my pocket owe me a favour. Powell, Org, and Yibbet. These are easy people to find. Tell them I sent you, and they can settle their tabs by giving you work. Get that done, and I'll get you a plate of popped ice shard eyes on the house. They're like a domestic snail, used for food, transport, and entertainment. Right, okay. Bless your warty hide, Fish. I'll hold you to that. Okay, so we've got our map. We're obviously at the Grog and Dog. We can go back to there at any point, I think. We have got a couple. We've got a negotiation. We get a card to help on the quest at the start. We get some money, which is the shills, and it restores our health or resolve. Well, health is on full and resolve is on full, so I don't think we need to do that straight away. We've got another one here, which is negotiation. Pays less, but gives us a new card permit. We also get one at the start. And this one, battle and negotiation. Matter of faith. We get a card at the start and we remove a card from one of the decks. That does sound good. Do you know what? The removing card, I don't know a lot about the cards, so we'll save that one for now. This one is a healing one. Maybe we do this one first. Ah, we have an encounter on the way. Someone dressed an awful lot like a shopkeeper stops us in our tracks. She pulls a knife out the front of her pocket of her work apron and waves it around like a bundle of burning sage. Alright, sledge sucker. Hand over all you got. Okay. Don't make me use this. You're not sure she even knows how. Ask about her. Civilian downtrodden merchant. Hand over our money. No, I don't think so. We could offer a job or try and scare her away. That is a negotiation. I think... Or we could even defend ourselves and just fight her. Let's ask about her. Is this a hold-up? Yes. Really? I got a knife, don't I? We're alone in the wilderness, ain't we? What's so hard to get? Well, it's just that I'm a well-equipped bounty hunter, and you're your worst nightmare. Don't doubt that for a second. Yeah, sure. Well, she seems determined. Let's offer her a job. What's your name again? Shell. Spawn. Sucker spawn. Shouldn't have told you that. Yeah, well, you did. So, I don't want to fight you. How about a job? I could pay you for protection. Protection? I don't blame you. It's a scary world out there. It can be, yes. I won't do it for less than 50 shills. Yeah, actually, that's going to cost us some, but I think she will join us as like a character to aid us. Yep, fine. In she comes. I've never been hired muscle before. I'm not sure you are now. You'll do swimmingly. Okay, so she likes us now, and I think she's joined the party. Yeah, there we go. So we're in the wilderness. We can change our mind and go elsewhere, but I don't think we need to particularly. Let's go for this one, early retirement. So, yeah, here's the patron. It's Yibbit. We've got somebody here, they're the guard. We've also got the proprietor. I don't think we need to talk to any of them. Let's talk to the contact. Times have taken their toll on Yibbit. Yeah, he does look a bit beaten up. At least he's got 2 eyes, unlike fish. He looks us up and down. Okay, the job. Let's just talk about that. Here on business. You wanted a hunter. Right. Friend of mine is coming to town, and they need a job. Fortunately, all the best jobs are taken, often by unqualified dreck. Brill in particular. I've written letters of complaint to her superiors, but nothing's been done. Wow, after you wrote letters of complaint and everything. Right. This guy doesn't seem to get sarcasm. My friend needs that job, so I don't want to get Brill fired. Oh, so I want to get Brill fired. Okay. With force, if necessary. Okay, so we're pretty much going to talk to somebody. Sure. Why not? Ooh, we get a choice of some cards. Expend 1 card in our hand to get 5 composure. That is like talking armor, so that sounds pretty good. Losing influence 0 to 3. Double composure on all arguments. I think we go with this one. Okay, so we've got to go and talk to the supervisor. Fine. So back on the world map, we have got early retirement, Brill's room. So we can kill her, convince her, or get her to leave the position willingly, or we can come to here. I guess this is where her supervisor is. So maybe we go and talk to the supervisor. Yeah, there's Sandro. there's a guard. Okay, let's talk to them. He likes to be a desk jockey, fine. Keep on the good side of the Admiralty. They're kind of like the Fuzz, I guess. In fact, we can mouse over. Yeah, they are military force occupying Murder Bay, which is where we are. Convince them. So we have got Shell in the background there. You the boss. I'd like to file a complaint against Brill, who is some kind of weird dog civilian labourer. Oh, not this again. Let's hear it. What did Brill do now? Business. Okay, so we've got deep pockets. I think our companion gives us this. So we've got a few cards. These are defense. This is our enemy's resolve, so their health. They've got a few bits floating around. We've got some armor straight off. I think we will apply some more. I think we'll just do threaten. That has got the ability to try and do more. Excellent, 7 off. That is all of our actions though. So we're just going to skip through. So, planted evidence. That is going to damage us in the future. We have got improvise a card from the pool of special cards. Backpedal, that's the one that we discard a card. I wonder if we get to choose it. Because if we do, we just get rid of this one, and that turns a 3 into a 5. Not bad. We've still got a couple of points. Maybe we use quick thinking. So these cards now cost 0. This does some damage. This is vulnerable on them. I think that makes us do more damage in future. And this gives us a bonus action next turn. So it basically turns this action into another action. I think we make them vulnerable this turn. So, there we go. That goes into them. Inspiration or attitude into our hand. Let's try it out. We've not seen this one yet. So this does damage and gives us dominus, and this gives us influence. Let's go for influence. We can attack them for 3, do a little bit extra because of the vulnerability, and this has got influence, so doubles the damage. Excellent. In fact, no. As we saw with fast talk there, it gives us max damage. Take 2 resolve at the end of the turn. Okay, fine. That has gone into our deck. I don't think it permanently goes into the deck. Right, so now our fast talk does max damage. We need to do 12 this turn, so I don't think we're going to be able to. We're going to use this again and turn the 3 into a 5, because why not? Let's do that one. We don't want to play this, so we'll do this. I think because we've got this in our hand, it does the damage at the end of the turn. Yeah, there we go. If we had a discard card, like we did, we could have got rid of it. Okay, that might have been a mistake. Never mind. We only need to do 4 damage. But well, let's try the threat straight on. 2 damage. Okay. This one also does some damage. So this one finishes them straight off. Excellent. We win the argument. Our resolve is still on maximum. We get a new card though. So spend influence to gain 2 actions. That's pretty good. This is damage and destroys an argument. And this loses influence. I kind of like the idea of influence for actions. We've got a couple of influence cards. Let's go with that. So we have convinced them. Bro didn't even wash her hands. Okay. So she could have had all kinds of disease. We're basically spinning a yarn to get Brill fired. And he is now taking it seriously. Excellent. So, he's going to get rid of Hesh. I hate this. The cult's god of the abyss. Okay. Okay. She's gone. I think we did it. Sanzo heads off to tell Brill news. Excellent. Apparently I got fired. Why does it seem you must have had something to do with it? That kind of worked out quick there, Brill. Nothing personal. Maybe you just wash your hands, huh? Okay. We're all done here. So back on the map, I think we have to go back. We could ignore that and go back to the Griftland dog, but no, we're going here. And obviously we're talking to Yibbit. Job's done. So we want our reward, please. This. He's gonna do a real bang-up job. Okay. Alright, he's put somebody in. Okay, of course he has. Nice to meet you, thanks for the job. That's alright, this. Domestic stay. Oh yeah, of course it is. On your eyes. Sure, we got paid some money and this likes us now. Quest bonus. We got a Spark Baron permit. Apply 5 composure, expends it and destroyed after 2 use. So it does give us some negotiation defense, but it is used up. So we'll just get that. Fine. And we're all done here. We can still talk to these people, but I don't... Yeah. We can gift him shills, which gives us Voice of the People, which is a boon. But obviously we haven't got enough money. Yeah, but we can do the same here, and I think the guard, we just talked to. Fair enough. We can ask them to ban a person from the room, especially if it's someone we don't like, but we're not good friends with them yet. So, back on the map, we have got we've got a challenging request here. We've also got 2 limited things. Desolate Battlefield Healing Spring. Well, we don't need the healing. This is a travelling sales grifter. Don't think we need that. There's another job here. Do you know what? Let's go and have a look at the battlefield. It's only there for a limited time. Come across signs of a recent battle. If there were winners, and there weren't, the type to loot the battlefields. There might be stuff for us. So, healing vapors. This is healing for battle. This summons something to fight for us. A rock. We don't know what that is. And this, start of your turn, steal 4 composure from a random enemy. That sounds pretty good. That obviously only works in negotiation. This is a 1 use. This is a 1 use. This will work forever, so let's steal that. This is like an upgrade to our body. Excellent. Okay, fine. Oh, we have got a feld. Some kind of insect creature. It's going to attack us. 2 on 2. Let's go. Okay, so they have got some defense. Chitinous, so they always get that defense. The white bit is their resolve, so if we can get them into the white, we can kind of make them panic and run away. This hits everyone, but I'd kind of like to save that. These guys don't look that threatening, do they? We've got our Sal's Daggers special. Hammer Grip, 3 damage, and gives us some combo, or this gives us bleed, which I think is ongoing damage. So let's go for that. We can now play that for free. That hasn't really broken through the defense. This just does 2 to 5, this does 3. So actually, I feel lucky. Only 2. Okay, let's try again. We've got to get better. It balanced out better than this one, so that's fine. Ending turn, our ally rallies and is taking a cripple, but we both are. What is that? Reduce attacks. So now our attacks are doing less. So we don't want to use our 1-use item. Let's apply some defense. Fighting dirty. What does that do? A wound. Okay, that is kind of ongoing. Draw cards, or draw a card and discard a card. We've only got one action. Let's go for the wound. We'll go for the one we've already made bleed. And then I think we go for elbow strike. That's 2 rather than possibly get lower. Excellent. This one is going for our friend. This one's going for us. Okay, that's fine. We hit that one again. It runs off. So just the one going for us, and it has wounded us. We only take a little bit of wound though. We've only really got defense cards. Don't want to use our grenade. Let's have our fight dirty. Combo, defense, or cripple. Cripple reduces their attack. Let's go for that. I think they're going for us anyway. We will just apply our defense then. That way they're not going to hurt us. The wound, right? Right. Our friend did nothing. Sells daggers. We will bleed again. Oh, we've got to use it. Of course we have. There we go. They are coming for us, so we'll apply some defense and then just stab them. What's our buddy doing? Just attacking by the looks. Slash. Excellent. That has finished them off. No, we didn't have to use any of our better resources. We do get to pick a card. Gash. If it has bleed, which we can do, apply cripple and wound, and it does damage. Backstab. If it was improvised, double the damage, and 2 to 3 and apply bleed. We've got some bleed. I think I'd like to have more. If we definitely had, I think we've only got 1 bleed card. If we had more, this would be better, but I'm going to go for slice. Bodies are growing ripe. More scavengers. Okay. Time to leave. So, we're here. We have got repo, we have got a battle over here, or we've got travelling salesperson. I don't think we need this. We've lost a couple of health, but that's fine. I kind of like the idea of doing another battle. We've only looked at a bit of a rubbishy battle. This one's going to pay quite well. Repo, that's another negotiation. Does give us a couple of cards. I think we're going to go with this. Recon Enforce. Got another random encounter. You want to buy a Vrock. 4-legged, vicious. Yeah. Don't ask where it came from. Or if it's healthy. Or if it's trained. Ask about the Vrock. Convince him to hand it over. Or pay some shills. Our relationship with Yibbit, so this is Yibbit, yeah, it says there, is giving us a discount. Let's ask about it. So, is it... I said don't ask. Okay. Do you know what? Sure. Let's go for it. That's a lot of our money. That's fine. Okay. Go and get it. Oh. It's in a cage. Fine. Here you go, 1 mongrel. Oh, look at him. He looks like a good little boy. Okay, peas on him. Good lad. Enjoy. Brilliant. So our party of 3 now. I'm happy with that. So as we're heading for our battle, our party has grown. That can only be a good thing, surely. Okay, so here's the patron. That's the person we're getting a job off. Here's Brill. Don't like us. Fine, poor Brill. We've got the guard. We've got a few other people knocking around. Let's just go and talk to Chloe. Okay. Okay, dealing with us fine. You don't have to. Got a battle though. Experience. Yeah, okay, stop grumbling about joining the Admiralty. Just give us our job. Thought criminals would be killing me instead of... Instead, it's my feet. I'll pay you to do my patrol, just for a day off. Okay. So you rest your feet, we'll go on your patrol. Sure. We get a starting bonus, and we get a random draw. Okay. Our starting card. So 5 damage and discard. When it's improvised, 2 damage. Just quite a bit of damage itself. And attacks 2 random enemies to 2 to 5. Kind of like that. Kind of like that one. Excellent, off we go then. So we have got to defend the woods against the spree, or check the jakes smuggling down on the beach. Well, actually the jakes, fish is part of the jakes, so let's not go with that. I think we'll defend the wood against spree. Easy spree or not jakes. We'll get hazard pay for the jokes. Okay, we're all done. I guess we go out to the map and go on patrol. So, yeah, in the woods or on the beach. Do you know what? Let's go to the woods. Long way around. Fine. Pause to catch our breath. And there is a hissing in the woods. Bandits. Spree thief. Okay. Sneak away or get the drop on them. Let's get the drop on them. They've got some felled. It is 3-on-3, that's fine, and we've got advantage, whatever that means. And they just like us now. Oh, do you know what? There's 3 of them. Let's use our grenade. Exposes them. It gives them lots of wounds as well. So expose means... Okay, there's 2 going for us. Let's go for some defense. Do we go for more defense? In fact, we've got a bonus action. I think we will go for more defense, and we will go for this guy here. He's more wounded. Excellent, 7 damage. Doing a howl. Excellent. Don't know what that does. We've got this card to return our looming grenade. Excellent. Oh, they could be throwing that back at us. Fine. Well, our defense got rid of a lot of the things, but we are crippled now. So let's have some more defense. Although they're not coming for us. Damn. Bit of a waste there then. Slice. Let's make this one bleed. And random attacks. Yeah, they're vulnerable, so we're doing extra damage. Of course, we don't know who it's attacking. And the boss. Fine. This one just ran off. The boss gets another hit. Unfortunately, Rock is a little bit worse for wear now. They are still attacking it. I think we will defend our Rock. Elbow strikes. Do you know what? We'll have more defense there. I don't want it to run off. And then we'll just elbow strike this guy. We could have put a bleed on him actually. Didn't think about that. Fine. They're not vulnerable anymore. Got a cripple on Rock. That's okay. They're attacking us and Rock. The Rock's nearly gone. So let's put some defense on him. The random target is better because that's going to do 2 damage. Right, dirty. Come on, let's have a look at our options. Bleed or defense or cripple. I think we need defense on our Rock. Although it's only on us. Fine. Okay. So he's getting pretty low now. But the rock's gone. Okay, and we're crippled again. Play this card to return the looming grenade. I do want that back. We will hit him and bleed, maybe? Yeah, why not? Go with that. And then they are kind of attacking both of us. Let's have some defense and end the turn. Play this to return our slice. Do I have? Okay, I'm not so bothered about the slice. I think we get that back anyway. Target practice is leveled up significantly. He is retreating. Let's do a big old damage to this guy. We've still got one. Elbow strike should finish it. Yeah, it runs off. Do we accept his surrender or do we kill him? They're a scumbag bandit. I'm gonna kill him. Or her. Whichever the case would be. Okay, so we won the battle. We get to choose a card. 5 damage and discard a card. Discard 2 cards, attack at random. It is free, but discarding 2 cards, not so much of a fan. Insert Blade Flash. This costs us 2. The Blade Flash, I imagine, is free. This seems a bit expensive. Do you know what? This seems the best. As long as we use it last, we can control what we're discarding. Collecting money, yeah, and a new card. Makeshift Spear. Excellent. Okay. And we've got negotiations. Dangerous negotiations. Let's pull a pin on a grenade, basically. Excellent. I do like that. We'll leave before reinforcements arrive. So I kind of got carried away with how long it was taking us. It does tick on. I do think it does warrant another part. If you have enjoyed what you see though, there is a link in the description. And I think the demo is still available if you want to have a go yourself. Part 2 is going to be coming soon. If you have enjoyed today's fare, you know what to do. Leave the likes, subscribe if you haven't already, it really does help us out. But for now, I've been the Bristly Stranger, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time.